This might just be the most overpowered base in Bloxd.io. If I die, I can go from nothing to full gear in under a second. It has a farm for every resource we need, and getting inside is almost impossible. There's just one problem. It doesn't exist yet. So today I'm going to be building it. Before we can build the most overpowered base at Bloxd.io, we need a ridiculous amount of resources, starting with snow, pine wood, and flowers. A lot of flowers. And now that we've gotten all our resources, it's time to find the perfect spot to build the base. Somewhere no one would ever think to look. The void. If this works, our base will be nearly impossible to find, apart from court hackers, but all we need to do is a pretty simple glitch. We just need TNT and a horse. And after we do this glitch, we can go down thousands of blocks into the void to make sure no one will ever find it. So after making a small platform, we can finally get to work. Starting off with probably the most important part of the base, because if this machine works, dying won't matter anymore. But before I show you that, this base looks pretty dull, so it's time to fix that. And after hours of work, it's finally decorated, with the main room plus the vault to store all the valuables I'll ever own. But the best part of this base isn't even the cell board machine, or the vault. It's what happens when you turn the lighting on. And trust me, it looks insane. But before I show you that, we have two more things to do, starting with the farming base. This base will consist of 5 essential farms, or 4. I kind of forget by now, but doesn't matter. One of them is an AFK tree farm, getting 900 logs every 5 minutes or 10,000 logs an hour. But first we need a platform, and that's where the snow comes in. To start, we can make the AFK tree farm for 10,000 logs an hour. Now, if you think I'm smart enough to make and design this, you're dead wrong. So, once again, shout out to Shy Ally who's making this farm for me. Now, to actually supply me fur fights, we're going to need a watermelon farm, melons, and pumpkins. And after building that, we need a potato farm, which I hate farming and I don't really use potatoes. But potatoes are cool, so we'll have one of those too. And after that, we can make a cactus farm. Now with all of our farms completed, we can work on the 3rd room for our vault. This room will store pickaxes, gliders, and valuable items such as all my diamond blocks. And when we're done building that, we can get to work on the final room in the base. This room is where we will store all our food items so we can create potions such as weakness, poison, strength, and healing, which I don't really need a row of chests for, because in the main room, alongside the first cellboard machine, we have an automatic potion restocker, so I can put all my healing potions in there. But that brings us to the first problem. With that, people can easily steal from me just by going to the base, especially coordinate hackers. So to solve that problem, we not only need the most overpowered base, but we need it to be the safest by placing 2 rows of comp stones and 2 rows of spikes. With another 2 rows of comp stones, we can create a barrier. This makes it so no clippers can't get inside our base and steal all of the items. And within the spikes, you can't even summon a horse to no-clip even further. And with that finally completed, I can show you what this base looks like with lighting on. And not only that, what makes this base really overpowered. Well, with this key of 1000 diamond blocks, I can get my entire inventory instantly, making dying not even matter anymore. And this base looks insane with lighting on. Quick shout out to Shy Ally who's helped me make the base and designed all the cellboard machines. And for payment, she's I21 Trapper. I'd also like to mention that I spend my Friday nights making these videos for you guys. So it would mean a lot for me if you guys liked the video. And if this video gets to 400 likes, I'll do a tutorial on how to make the AFK tree farm and the automatic restocker on my 2nd channel. Credits to Shy Ally for the design of both of those.